Hello, it's Oksana and this is going to be my May favorites. I'm sorry this video is so late, but I have been really sick. I just filmed a get ready with me video as I was putting on my makeup, which I'm probably going to post, later because I want to get my favorites posted since they're so late already. And in that video I talk all about getting sick, so if you want to hear all about it, stay tuned. But this video is going to be all about my favorites, and I actually didn't have a ton of makeup this month. I have quite a bit of food, hair, and I actually, something that I don't talk about too often in my favorites videos is brushes. And I was just kind of looking around my makeup collection thinking, what has been a standout favorite this past month? And I was like, I never talk about brushes, but I have so many favorite brushes that I absolutely love. So I decided to talk about brushes this month, and I grabbed a few that I wanted to show you. So 3 of them are from the Coastal Scents, oh gosh, what is it called? I was hoping I was going to say it on the brush. Elite set or something. These are sold individually. Oh, you know what? I have it. I have it here. I have the box from it. Elite brush set. So they're having a good sale on this, and I bought it, and I think they have sales often, so if you see it for a good deal, I think it was like 50% off, then I highly recommend snatching that up because these are some good quality brushes. This has been my favorite blush one. It's BRBS27. I don't know. But as you can see, I've been using it quite a bit for blush, and it's just perfect. Perfect shape, perfect size, just works really good. I've been using it for, ever since I got it, I've been using it for blush, and haven't been tempted to go to any other brush. This is also, it's like a little bit firm, so it's not, I don't like using like super fluffy brushes for blush because sometimes you lose control of where you're applying it with a brush that just kind of smushes onto your face. So I like that this is a little bit dense and firm, and it keeps its shape, and I apply, exactly where the brush touches and not like all around it too, if you know what I mean. So fantastic brush. These 2 eyeshadow brushes from that same set. So this one is BRBS09, the larger one, and then BRBS01 is the small dirty one. and the small dirty one is so incredible for putting that dark color in your crease or outer V. It's just perfect. It just fits right in there perfectly, and that's what I've been using it for. And this other one is really great for, as you can see, it's a little bit, it's like rounded and pointed at the top. It's perfect for getting right in to your inner corner and putting that highlight in there. Perfect for that. So absolutely love these. There's another blending brush that I'll mention another time that is a good eyeshadow blending brush. I forgot to grab it, unfortunately, and I haven't been doing that complicated of eye looks, so it's technically not really a favorite from this past month because I've just been doing, really simple things. But this brush, this is the Ecotools bronzer brush, and I believe now it has entirely brown bristles and not the white that fade to brown like this one does, and I'm really hoping it's the same like quality, same feel and all that stuff, because this brush is like, if I had to pick one brush that's my overall favorite, of all the brushes that I own, it would be this one because it is just amazing. Like after using it, I can't imagine applying powder foundation with any other brush. Like there's powders that I apply with a different brush, like a stippling brush and stuff, obviously, but foundation, to get the most coverage out of it and just like buffing it on, this is the best brush ever. It's so good. I can't even, I have no words. It is just so good. It's so dense and it's thick, and it gives you really great coverage. It picks up a good amount of product. It just works really good. And it's really affordable, as are all Ecotools brushes, and it's very soft. Those are really soft too. That's something that I keep forgetting to mention that because there's so many super soft brushes on the market now, like Ecotools and those ones, that I forgot that there's such thing as scratchy brushes. These are super soft. And then foundation that I've been wearing a lot that's just so quick and easy. It's such a mess. But my All Natural Face pressed powder foundation, especially with this brush, it's like the perfect combination. It takes like 1 minute to apply it all over your face. It gives you good coverage. It looks natural, has a great natural finish, doesn't look powdery or chalky or dry or anything like that. So just really, really good for, you know, kind of quick, being quick as well. So I've been kind of wearing less makeup this month, and this has been really great. And a concealer that I kind of rediscovered. My skin had been quite good, and I haven't really needed to use a concealer because I like kind of heavier coverage foundations anyway, and they tend to just cover everything up, so I don't really need a concealer usually. For my face I'm talking about. My under eye, that's a whole other story. But for my face. But I got my period back. Too much information. Since having my son. He's almost a year old, and a couple months ago I got my period came back. Because after you have a baby, in case you don't know, it can take a little while for you to, you know, for that to happen. And the hormones is what causes my breakouts. You know, right before I get it, I start breaking out, and it's just kind of a cycle. This is just how it works every time. And so I've needed a concealer to cover up a few nasty pimples that were just, you know, huge and didn't get covered up by foundation. Like, I think I don't know how well you can see. I did put concealer on it today, but it's just, I've had this one for like 2 weeks now, I swear. So my Sudz Blemish cover up, this is the yellow based color, and I think this is yellow based medium, but I don't know, because I've ordered twice, and I think that like it's been a mix up. Like I ordered the medium and I got this color, and I ordered the light and I got this color again. So then I was really confused about what color it really is. But I think this is the medium, which is weird because I'm usually the lightest shade and everything. But this is what it looks like, and it's a really good match for my skin tone actually. So it makes a good concealer for the face. And I didn't like this. I liked the coverage of this under my eyes, but it creased, and I didn't like that aspect of it. But on my face, like, things don't really crease on my face, and or settle or anything like that like they do in these creases that form underneath your eyes. So this is great. This is fantastic. Great natural ingredients. It's only $3 for this little, it's like a sample jar, but there's a ton of product in here. If you're just using it on a pimple here and there, it's gonna last you forever. Amazing deal. I mentioned this in my you know, going natural on a budget video, because this is just a wonderful concealer, and I really have been enjoying that. And then for my lips, I feel like I talk about this a lot, but my Bramble Slick Stick from Silk Naturals is just, oh, I have no words for how beautiful this color is. It's like the perfect color for me. I love these kind of violet shades, and perfect for, you know, following the Radiant Orchid trend as well. So great lip color. And a lip color that did not work out for me. This is really sad. This isn't like a fail because this is a good product and this color is okay, but I was just kind of disappointed with how it ended up looking on me, so I'm going to exchange it for a different color. But I love the product, and you know, not every color can work for everybody, but this is a Bite Beauty. I finally got a Bite Beauty lipstick, which I've never owned one before. And what I like about them is they have good natural ingredients. They are food grade, and they do use dyes, but they use food grade dyes. And there's a lot of organic ingredients in their product as well. And they have resveratrol for anti-aging in their lipsticks. So they're a little bit pricey. I think they're $22 or $24. I think it's $22 at Sephora is where I picked this up. And I thought that this color was really pretty. It's called Cava, C-A-V-A, because it is a nude shade, but it is very cool toned. So it's got some purple to it, and it looks so pretty, right? And if I apply it really lightly and I blend it out in just like a light layer, then it does look pretty and it's really nice. And I feel like cool tone nudes are hard to find. They tend to be kind of brownish, peachy kind of tones. And so if you look better in cool tones, then, you know, they seem to be hard to find. So this is a good option for that. And it makes your teeth look whiter too because it's cool tone. Like that's one thing I noticed when I put it on, is that maybe I should just put it on for you guys right now to show you. I really liked how it looked applied lightly, but I noticed that I had to be really careful with it because if I over apply that color, it makes me look so dead, like a zombie. Because it's like a, I don't know if it's because it's a cool tone nude or if it's got like some taupe or gray tones to it, but something about it making me look a little dead. And I think I'm gonna, there was a few colors that I really liked, so I think I'm just gonna exchange it for another color. But here is what it looks like, and I actually like it again. See, this is so, like, what's a word for that? It's driving me crazy because when I got it, I put it on in the car as soon as I got it, and I was, you know, heading home from the mall, or not while driving. I put it on while I was in the parking lot of the mall, and I was like, oh, this is gorgeous. I love it. This is gonna be my new favorite lipstick of life. I'm so excited, right? And then I got home and I put it on like another day in my bathroom, and I was like, oh my gosh, I look like a zombie, like with gray lips. This makes me look dead. It looks awful. I was like, it must have just been like I had a lip balm on and it went on sheerly in the car, and I'm not gonna bother like taking the, like, to apply a product to sheer it out, it takes a little bit of time. You can't just throw it on real quick. So I was like, oh, it's just gonna be too much work. Like, it, if I accidentally over apply it, it's not gonna look good on me. And I was really, really sad. And then right now in this lighting, I'm looking in the mirror and I think it looks good again. So this is something that I'm really torn on. Like really torn on now. I don't know if I'm going to exchange it or keep it or what, but I really wanted some of the purple shades that they have, so I'm just gonna have to look at myself maybe outside in daylight and then make the final decision, because I love the formula, an amazing formula lipstick, and they have lots of beautiful colors. So formula great, color I'm not sure, but that's subjective, depends on what you like. And a mascara that I have been just loving is Prestige My Waterproof Lashes Defining Mascara. This is cheap, picked it up at Ulta. I did a whole review on this, so if you want to hear, you know, every little detail, you can. I am wearing it on my lashes today. I'm not wearing fake lashes. It has a regular, you know, normal applicator, not the rubbery bristle one. And it's a pretty wet formula, which makes it a little bit difficult to work with. It's starting to dry up now, and I am liking that better than when it was really wet. But it stays on my lashes really well, and I am able to remove it with an oil at the end of the day without like ripping my lashes out or anything like a typical waterproof mascara that I've experienced. So I really, really like it. And the ingredients, they're not natural, but they don't seem to be like super horrific like I expected. I typically don't wear waterproof mascaras because I thought it would just be like horrible, horrible things and it would harm my lashes. But this one really doesn't seem to be like that, and it doesn't seem to, you know, have a negative impact on my lashes, and it looks really good. It gives great length and volume, holds the curl really well. I curl my lashes with a heated eyelash curler, and it keeps the curl really well, and it's fantastic. It doesn't smudge or flake at all, like zero flaking, which is amazing. I do have to make sure, I discovered I have to set my under eye concealer really well with powder, as you know, with all mascaras. But if I don't do that, then this will smudge a tiny bit. But this is like the best, least smudgy, non-flaking mascara that I found. So I really love this. And the color I have is black. I don't know if they have other colors or not. This is the only one that they had when I was in the store. So something that kind of goes along with this mascara, because it started out being a really wet formula, and I've had to clean up, you know, sometimes you're putting it on, especially if you curled your lashes really well, sometimes they'll touch here, you know, you get little mascara smudges or pieces of mascara on your eye. Oh, I meant to mention, this dries kind of slowly. Now that the formula itself is drying up, I noticed that it's drying quicker on my lashes, but overall, compared to mascaras that I've tried, this is one of the slower drying ones. So it'll get, you know, on my eye, and I need to clean it up a little bit with something, and I usually wait for it to completely dry, because if it's still wet and you clean it up, you end up just like making a long black streak across your eye. So my tip is to wait for it to completely dry and then just wipe it out of there. And usually, I think most people would use a Q-tip or something like that. And I've used Q-tips definitely in the past. And something that sometimes can drive me nuts about Q-tips is they have little fuzzy cotton hairs, you know, in them, obviously, because they're cotton, that get caught in my eyelashes. And I have really sensitive eyes. I have contact lenses. If one of those gets in my eyes, it's just like, it's really bad and it hurts, and I have to go take my contact lens out, rinse it out, and it's just like a whole ordeal that I do not want to deal with. And that happens to me pretty often if I use Q-tips. Even if I'm careful, it just, those little hairs, they just have a way of sneaking out of that Q-tip and getting places. So these little rubbery sponge tips, these are from Sephora, but you know, they come free and little eyeshadow palettes and stuff like that. I'm sure that most people have some of these in some form lying around. These are just amazing for just wiping away and cleaning up quickly, easily. There's nothing that can come out of these, no little hairs to get caught in your eyelashes. It's just perfect, and this is a favorite that I'm pretty sure I mentioned before, but it's been a while, so I felt like it was okay to repeat. But absolutely, oh, I just spilled them. Absolutely love them. So now moving on to one hair, and then the rest is food. So this is a conditioner from Nature's Gate called, just conditioner, I guess. It actually doesn't really have any specific name. It just says Herbal, and then it says Daily Conditioning. But this is what it looks like. This is a gigantic bottle. And gosh, it's been so long since I bought it a really long time ago, so I don't remember exactly how much it cost, but I think it was relatively affordable, and it's a natural product. And what I love about this is, you know, my favorite conditioner of life is the Desert Essence Coconut one. That one's amazing. And I use their shampoo as well. So once a week I will shampoo and condition my hair with those products. And how can I be down to 5 minutes again? I swear I just emptied my memory card. I love those products. But my hair will start to look not so fresh throughout the week. I try to only do this one to wash it once a week because it's just better for my hair. It's very dry, and if I wash it often, I used to wash it like every other day, and it was just so dry and frizzy and fragile. I got split ends and stuff. So I try to treat it better and not, you know, strip it of its natural oils as often. But I do need something to refresh my hair a little bit, you know, throughout the week to keep it, you know, from looking like it hasn't been washed. So what I like to do, I don't like to shampoo it more often than once a week, but I will use this conditioner as a cleansing conditioner to just kind of give it a gentle cleanse without any, you know, harsh shampoo. And this doesn't get my hair like super squeaky clean like a shampoo does, but it does make it look, you know, not greasy and clean and all that stuff. So it's a light conditioner. It says daily conditioning, so it's not like a very heavy moisturizing one. That's why it works well for a conditioning, like for a cleanser, for a cleansing conditioner that you can use to wash your hair with and not just condition. So I will just wet my hair down. You do have to use a lot of product because it doesn't foam up and it's harder to spread than a shampoo, but I will just kind of try to focus on my roots, really work it in, rinse it out, and works really great. Makes my hair look nice, and I feel like is gentle on my hair. So that is this product. And then food favorites. So I have been eating a lot of salad. I really love there's a few brands that make organic salad that's a mix of different baby lettuces, and sometimes they'll have herbs in there as well. And I really, really like that. And it's like triple washed, so I feel like I don't have to wash it and it's easier. So I've been getting those a lot from Whole Foods, and I think even I saw that Target carries it as well. It's probably cheaper there than it is at Whole Foods. So I've been eating that because I try to eat a lot of veggies, but it's really hard for me because I don't like most vegetables. So salad, I like salad, but kind of what makes or breaks it is the dressing. Like, you have to have a good dressing to be, me anyways, to be able to eat a salad. And most dressing, not just good tasting, but also good ingredients. Like, if I'm going to eat a salad, I don't want to ruin it by putting like high fructose corn syrup and all kinds of junk I don't eat on the salad. So I haven't been able to find a dressing that both I like the taste and the ingredients of. So I've been eating a lot of salad up until this past month when I found this. And this is from Whole Foods. It does say Whole Foods Market on it, so I'm assuming it's their brand. But then I think it's like another brand, because on the back it says Cindy's Kitchen. So I think that it's like, yeah, it says manufactured exclusively for Whole Foods by Cindy's Kitchen. Okay. So this has really nice ingredients. It's got, it's a tahini sesame ginger dressing. So sesame is it's ground up sesame seeds. It's called tahini. So that is what is the bulk of this. And then it's got pear juice concentrate, dry roasted almonds, organic soy sauce, orange juice concentrate, rice wine vinegar, ginger puree, chives, and xanthan gum. So this isn't like my most favorite thing ever in terms of ingredients. It does have a lot of juices in there, which add a lot of sugars, but that's fine. It's better than, you know, other sugars in other forms. And the fact that it has xanthan gum, which, I mean, that's like a safe ingredient, but I like to not have any thickeners and things in there. Just let it be the way it is naturally, you know. That's how I feel. But it's the best I've been able to find, and it tastes really, really good. So I've been eating this a lot, and it does have quite a kick to it from the ginger. So I've been liking that. And then more recently, maybe like the past week, so this is like end of the month favorite, I discovered something even better that I'm gonna do now instead of this dressing, and that is this homemade dressing, which is also a tahini dressing. And I'll leave you the link down below to the recipe. I saw the recipe on Food Babe's blog, and it is a tahini dressing that, again, involves tahini, which you have to buy, which is ground up sesame seeds. And then it's got, gosh, it's got a bunch of other things that I don't have it memorized, but I'll leave you the link to the recipe, and it's just really, really good. And it's easy to make. This cup is from a NutriBullet blender. You just attach the blades and you hold it this way, and it kind of blends everything together. It's a pretty thick dressing. After it sits in your fridge for a while, it thickens up. And I actually ended up adding a little bit of ginger to it to make it kind of like this one, because it didn't have ginger originally as part of the recipe. But I love this, and I've been eating salad with this, and it's just been really, really great. So that's been a favorite. And then I've also been really liking sprouts. So I ran out of the, you know, your typical little sprouts, like broccoli sprouts and radish sprouts, I think is what they are, that come in little containers. Same brand, Sunny Creek Farm, I think is the brand of all the sprouts that they sell at my Whole Foods anyways. And I love those to eat on sandwiches and stuff, like instead of lettuce. They're just so good, and I put those in my salads as well. And then these I found a little bit more recently, and it is the organic crunchy mix. It is sprouted adzuki, which are the little red beans that you see, lentils and peas. So they are sprouted little things, as you can see here, and they just taste so good. I love peas, like green peas. Sometimes they'll have like actual peas in a pod, organic peas in my Whole Foods, like fresh, non-frozen ones, and I like get so excited. It's not often that they have them, but when they do, I get really excited and I buy a whole ton of them because I just love like fresh green peas. I just love them. And like straight from the pod. So that's exactly, you know, what the sprouted ones taste like. So I've been really enjoying this for, you can put it on your salad, but I've been eating it as a snack. And my daughter loves these as well. So just such a great healthy snack, you know? And just, I was really excited that I found those. So that is it. Those are all of my favorites for this past month. I hope you enjoyed, and again, I'm sorry if my voice is all, I can hear it being super stuffed up because I'm so sick, but hopefully that didn't distract you from the favorites. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.